Hi, my name is Jeremy Carrera, and tonight on tonight's episode, yeah. Hi, my name is Jeremy Carrera, and I am here with my co-host.
You say that, boy. You say.
I said everything, dog.
Say it
at
again,
least.
dog. Say it again,
Dog.
please, dog. Please. Leo and Jeremy. So this has been Theatre Talks. Theatre Talks is a space where youths could come and talk about anything literature, such as, well, of course, theatre, poetry, and a lot. So let's get straight into it. Yeah, I definitely hear that, and I understand because, like, as you rightfully said, calypso, soca, music on the whole to me, well, in agreeing with what you said, is poetry just with a rhythm basically. And so I completely understand where you're coming from with regards to that. I know earlier we would have covered what exactly is echoes and basically the benefit that it has for those who take part in it. For the students, to get them to enjoy the poetry a little more, probably be a little more creative, but a little more specific to the times that we're in right now. The climate, the online stuff, the online schooling and whatever. As an educator yourself, how do you what's the importance of echoes, you think, especially during this time?
Yeah, I think with physical school, every student is always excited about a field trip. And you know why? It's something different. It's a move away from the classroom. You get to go outside, you get to go somewhere different with your friends, you get to eat something on the way. And mind you, it's the very same concept in the online environment. You don't always feel like you need to log into Zoom or log into Microsoft Teams, and you have to hear Miss talk again, and you have to hear your peers present again, and it almost becomes very monotonous. A situation like this where it's actually the students would actually be invited to a show, and they'll be taken on a journey in order to watch these persons grow, and they will actually be logging in and watching our lives and hearing how poets look at their work and why they write. It would actually be an experience. They would be able to experience poetry. It's not just sitting in the classroom and going on Google and asking Google why people just write poems. It's a poet actually telling you, listen, I've been through this and I write because this is my motivation. And it really would help or put into perspective for students why authors, writers, poets do what they do. And of course, cause them to have a greater appreciation, which is what we are intending to do here. At the end of students being in this experience with us, this echoes experience, and watching the participants' journey and engaging in our live talks, our conversations and on nights and these kinds of things, what we're going to see happening is that they are going to have an experience with poetry, and they will be able to have a greater appreciation for whichever poet they're studying in their classroom. They would have a better appreciation for the stylistic design of that poet, why that poet is doing what they're doing, and getting a better, actually achieving the outcome of what that poet intended for them. So it's all about the experience. It's like a virtual field trip, right? And that is what it is we want to encourage.
Right, yeah. And that whole experience thing is such an important thing because, like, even when you're going to get a job and thing, you always hear people say, yeah, you have your degree, but people always look for like work experience. So the experience is really what gives you the kind of cutting edge, really.
Yes.
I know one man that has a lot of experience in the poetry field, a spoken word specialist, such as Jeremy Carrera. He would probably be interested in this echoes thing. But Mr. Roberts, how exactly can we get to know more about it? Like, when is it? What social media we could follow? How to register? Who could take part?
Oh my! All right. So the competition is actually carded for October. We are finalizing the details right now, but it's carded for October. Registration should open by the end of August. Now, you just need to follow our social media page to get the 411. You just need to invite your friends, let them follow as well, because of course, it's not just an invitation to be a part of it, as in to be a part of the challenge and take on the challenge. But it's actually an invitation as well for people to view and to encourage the younger ones in a positive move, a positive initiative, to encourage the growth of the arts and appreciation of literature. So it's an invitation for everybody. So again, the registration begins at the end of August. Of course, we're not trying to open it before that because teachers are still on vacation. So hopefully by the time they come out, they will just ensure that they students register. And then, of course, we're going to have our semi-finals on which the greater public is not going to view. And then they're going to be exposed to the finals in October.
Okay, thanks a lot. Jeremy, I hope you are taking notes because I'm expecting to see her. Don't feel you're trying that.
I just finished take my notes. I want to know exactly. Lee, you feel I can make it?
Jeremy, I know you could make it, dog.
But I know like in the past, because this is not the first, must be, if I'm not mistaken, this isn't the first Echoes, right?
No, this isn't the first Echoes. We've had Echoes, it was in 2018, I believe it was in 2018.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, Leo, I feeling I feeling good about this. I think it's just a matter of me. It's just a matter of me preparing, going on. I feel I could check you and we could write something. I don't know where you feel. Freestyle?
I feel we could do it extemporaneously.
So my thing is, I just want to know. Basically, the performances it had in the past. You're expecting big for the future?
Yes, I am. I actually think that we have had a lot of reviews, which I would have sent to our PR committee, which you could look out for at some point in time during our during our sharings, and building the hype towards the actual event. But we've actually had a lot of reviews where students really mentioned appreciation for being a part of it and being able to see what the fellow participants were able to do. The level of creativity, I tell you, people merging dance and poetry, persons merged art, drawing, painting, and poetry. Persons, of course, they had the whole drama. Some people used the media and poetry, created all kind of forest background, and they running through the forest listening. It was amazing. And the level of creativity that went into this, of course, I'm expecting greater things because I know how impactful it was. And I think one of our judges, our UE lecturer, Dr. Maharaj, she would have mentioned, she said, listen, this was an amazing initiative. She didn't know what she was in for. And when we saw what those students were able to do, trust me, we were blown away. So, of course, I'm expecting amazing things.
No doubt, and no doubt I am going to be one of those amazing things. My my next question has to be, because you know that I in just playing with bad manners, I am a person about my bag. I love the bag. I need to know it has prizes, it has money. Wow, what China says, wow, winning.
So there's over $10,000 in prizes to be won. Now, $10,000 in prizes. We are currently working feverishly on our sponsors, day in, day night. And trust me, the Lord is going to pull us through. But we are definitely going to be offering over $10,000 in prizes. As a committee, we are yet to meet to discuss because we are actually planning on opening it up to the entire Caribbean, not just Trinidad. Because some students from Barbados have already reached out to us asking, okay, how can they be a part of this? So it's very, 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 very important that we are able to honor our participants for their sacrifice, because this is going to be a sacrifice, right? It's COVID, people kind of like just more rock back. They might want to. It will take a deep sense of motivation. I mean, Jeremy, you're probably always excited, so you would want to dive in. But it's going to take a lot out of them to come out there and really represent. And we want to ensure that we reward them for their efforts. And yeah, we definitely would do that Milwaz style.
No doubt, no doubt. And well, as I just say international, I just remember that my co-host not even from Trinidad and Tobago. So do you tell me that my Jamaican something? Oh you're saying it better. You outside?
Outside, dog.
and is that really well? I heard about Echoes. I heard about Milwaz. I don't think for sure. I know that I will be there in Echoes. I will either be assisting or I'll be performing. But for the performance that performing this in this Echoes, I really hope that is in assisting, because I want y'all to win. I want y'all to get some of the prizes, and I want y'all to be able to feel what I feel, because I am so lyrical. But as I say lyrical, must be me and Liu want to know if we have what it takes. Because we write up something, a little small thing, nothing big. We write up a little small piece and like just kick off the Echoes. So tell us if if we making it, right? So I will start it.
Mm-hmm.
You go follow me. Roses are red.
Violets are blue.
If you say something loud,
I sure to hear you.
with more vibes than voicey.
Making more sense than money.
So tell somebody
Anybody,
that we outside in Echoes.
we watching it online.
It's sure to be a vibe. Wait, you telling? Where you say we get a prize with that? We could get what we could get. Give me something.
An applause? No, let me link you with an applause. Let me link it. We will start there, right? Because we want to encourage you, right? But you're not supposed to write an independent thing. It's supposed to be a reinterpretation of something that's already existed.
Oh.
That's why it's an echo.
Oh. That is news. Well, we coming back, so stay tuned and just know that. Just look out for me and you coming back in Echoes 2021 to try and win this prize, because we need to do better than this. Am I right, Liu?
I find so.
So on tonight's episode of Theatre Talks, I have had the pleasure of having a great conversation with Miss Tudor Batiste alongside Liu Chin. And well, just follow Milwaz at Milwaz Productions, as well as follow all social media tags, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, everything that we possibly have for Milwaz. Follow it and stay tuned to all the Echoes information, okay? Thank you and have a good night.
You too. Have a good night.